morning. It's a nice sunrise here on Nags Head. You can see weather great for today, but is it ever cold? Good morning. I'm at the Fort Raleigh National Historic Site, which is located on Roanoke Island, which is located on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And a lot of history in this area. Right here at the Fort Raleigh area is the first place where English had come and settled in all of America in the 1500s. I think it was, 1584, I believe it was. There was a story about one colony that came here and first settled, and other colonies that came over at the same time but went to different areas. The other ones who were going back towards England, stopped into this area to find the colony had completely disappeared. Don't know where they ended up. That's the mystery about the one colony. Yeah, a lot of really interesting history for this area. A lot more than I thought. On the Outer Banks, it's a lot of different regions than that, but I mean, you're talking about history of the Wright brothers. They have these wild horses here that are over 500 years old. That's been here since, the horses aren't 500 years old, but they've been here for over 500 years, roaming wildly. And I guess they're close to extinction. So, just a lot of neat stuff. I wasn't expecting that here on this area, but glad we stopped here. So this monument talks about former slaves give thanks to the creek's edge at the side of the island. It was stated that if you can cross the creek to Roanoke Island, you will be granted safe haven. This is a National Underground Railroad Network to Freedom monument. This is a lighthouse that was reconstructed on Roanoke Island. The first community to come to is called and it's a beautiful boardwalk here, old part of town. A memorial of a gentleman who lived from 1929 to 2003, and this park was dedicated in memory of himself, along with the American Revolution Bicentennial Park, is what this is part of as well. Dedicated to people that still build from roads. They have a little gazebo out on the water. Place for a few yachts. Yeah, beautiful area. This is a neat little stage that they have right on the waterfront of Manatee, which is on Roanoke Island. And you can see the water right through in the middle of the stage. This is the seating area in here. Very nice. Lighthouse, which is again on the Outer Banks in North Carolina. P Island on the Outer Banks, and you can see the sand dunes on each side. Some of you I know these days are dealing with drifting snow across the road, and you can see I'm dealing with drifting sand across the road. It's a pretty cool area. And it's blowing on the road. There's a piece of ship sticking up from the Oriental, and that was during the Civil War that ship went down here. And mostly carried, nobody died, but carried a lot of mail that was lost, etc. Since 1526, this has been considered the graveyard of the Atlantic. Along this coastline of the Outer Banks, there's been over 2,000 shipwrecks that have been recorded in this area. This stone, it says, this exhibit acknowledges the service and dedication of those who have served as principal and assistant keepers of the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse from 1803 to 1839. Those are the monuments in the front, and that's Hatteras Lighthouse. This was the site of the original Hatteras Lighthouse, and now it's moved over there. See it in the background. And the reason why it's been moved is because the shoreline has changed. And as continued the land here, the shoreline used to be quite a ways out there, as you can see in the picture. Water, a little on the rough side today.
This is what life is like after retirement.